You always seek for a challenge. I guess we have a proper challenge at hand.
This is the type of event or challenge that changes you, hopefully for the better.
I can't quit now, we're so close.
There is something amazing about 6 women running together, very powerful.
My name is Manon. I'm from the Netherlands. I live in Amsterdam.
I'm Liz. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado. I just moved to Costa Rica, actually.
My name is Mireille Sine, and I'm from Los Angeles, California, originally from Cameroon.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm from Germany.
I'm JV, and I'm a 41-year-old mom to 2.
My name is Paige. I am out here to run with 5 other ladies to New York City. I think it's about 300 miles-ish, but in kilometers, somebody's been saying 500 something.
Gotta make it all 11 days, so we're gonna start out real slow. Just kind of feel it out. That's the plan.
I feel excited and nervous. Good nervous, yes.
It's starting to get real now, huh?
Yeah.
Why am I here? Good question. Why am I here?
Figuring out what I can do is the motivation. I am extremely competitive, and every time I get myself into a position of you know, being up with like other ladies or something, I just like, you know, I want to compete and I want to race.
We're not gonna compete, right?
No, we're not competing. Let's not do that.
I think the biggest challenge is the obvious, the distance. So the 550K or more that we're gonna do. So that's probably gonna hurt the legs, you're gonna be tired.
I've never done something like this before. I have ran a few ultras, but that was just like 150K at one time and then you're done. But so to do it for day after day after day, that's like, my mind hasn't even like comprehended it.
We will have a lot of fun, but on the other side, I think we will suffer a lot because the whole distance is, to be honest, really crazy.
Cool things that I love about the ultra scene and like these big adventures is the people that you're doing them with. Like, you really get to know them. You see them at their lowest, you see them at their highest.
And just being able to say that you ran from Boston to New York, that's a pretty big deal.
Go!
Day 1.
Thank you.
Okay, more to go.
Done. Thank you.
Excuse me, where's the way to New York?
Day 2, let's go. Woo!
We're not winning races. It's not about finish times. It's finish lines. So it's all about empowering each other. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. So we have the wolf pack, the fast ones, and then we have us. And I think that's great. It's inspiring for those who are runners like us. Because not everyone is an elite runner, not everyone is a fast runner. The majority are runners who want to do it because they enjoy it.
Unreal. This is, oh my gosh. It makes it like, you know, not just about the miles or the pace, it's about everything. Like, you're able to move your body, your legs work, your eyes work, because you can see beautiful things like this, and it's just a great time to pause.
Today at 36K, day 2, 36K. And this day is gonna be 60K. So over halfway. We're starting to feel the first niggles, little stiff, little pains. And the overall strategy that we decided on
is to ignore everything.
The day started out a little rough for me. I peed my pants a little bit. And so I had to change, and then they just got wet again in the rain. So, well, it's tough second day, but we're getting through it.
Okay, the manual.
So just being with 6 women 24/7 in a small space all together for that time, and especially when we get tired, cold, hungry, all of that, it's going to be a little challenge as well.
Day 4, I'm running out of strategies.
Yay, go!
Yeah! This is the stuff you only probably get an opportunity to do like once in a lifetime. Then you make these memories that you keep going back to for the rest of your life. So it's worth it in the end, yes. The moment always feels terrible.
It's the hardest trail ever. I don't normally run or walk on this kind of trail, so and the fact that it's so uphilly, I want my mom. It's so hard. Very hard. I think as a South Asian Muslim woman, I prioritized myself at the very last. So I was a mum, I was a wife, I was everything for everyone else, I was a colleague, but I wasn't anything for myself. So at that point, I realized that I needed to do something that was just mine. So I started the whole running journey because at the time, that was all I could afford, put on my running shoes and go out in the nature and run. I quickly realized there wasn't a lot of women that looked like me that ran. And that really boggled my mind because I didn't understand how can an activity be free, accessible, easy, not easy, it's all relative, but no one else was really doing it. I've not told a lot of people about this expedition we're doing because I was terrified of their reaction, because they would again say, I feel like I would go back 5 years and they would say, you can't run a marathon. And now telling them 5 years later, you can't run this ultra marathon consecutively over 10, 11 days, would again show them that, no, you can't do it, so why are you trying? So for me, it's about also convincing others, but more that, yes, I can. I will try my best, and that's the most important thing. I think sometimes you just have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
I have an autoimmune disorder, so it can be really hard to stay healthy, and running helps me stay on top of that. I'm actually hoping that this level of activity helps the lupus go down a little bit too. I think sometimes when you are diagnosed with something, it can be very scary. At the end of the day, it's like you still have to live your life. So you got to decide, do you follow everything the doctor says, or do you kind of take a little bit of what they say, you take a little bit of how you feel, and kind of, find what's in the middle. It's like you've got to find your level where you can push and then step back, and then push and then step back. When I'm moving more, mentally I feel better, emotionally I feel better, and I've learned that with lupus, it's more of like a, yes, it's a real internal thing, but it's also how I think about it.
Ready? Yeah, I'm not.
What is it, day 5? Yesterday I was like, how do I do this for 8 more days? And I'm just like, well, we're here.
It's very cold. Andrea and I both want to make it all 11 days. So far, we feel pretty good.
I struggled a little bit yesterday, but honestly woke up feeling pretty fresh today, which I was really surprised. So now I guess just take it day by day and hopefully we're gonna make it through.
It's a super honest sport. You know when you're out of shape, you know when you need to do more work, and I just kind of like the raw athleticism in running. So I'm pretty nervous. The next 3 days are a lot of elevation gain, all on the Appalachian Trail, and I don't think the rest of the girls really know what we're getting ourselves into.
Ready for action.
I'm ready. I feel good. From day to day, I feel better.
Yay, Appalachian, let's go.
It's a long day out.
Yeah, it's a long day. We will never make it in the sun. We need our headlamps.
Oh, yeah. Liz is struggling with her knee. She's really in pain, a lot of pain.
Well, every step I take, I feel like my quads are tearing. But I think I'm gonna try and finish it. I should have bit my tongue. I felt totally fresh yesterday, and then things took a turn, and they took a turn really fast. I have to. I can't quit now. We're so close. At the last section, I died. Felt like my hamstrings were gonna tear in half. And so it took us a really long time, and so now we have to finish up in the dark.
Definitely, I'm kind of being conservative because running in the dark, especially on trails, can be very dangerous. So ideally, I would not like to be in the dark on the trails, but we're so close to the finish. It is what it is.
We gotta go to sleep right when we get back and then wake up and have 37 miles to do in the morning, which right now I don't think I can do.
Number one, I just think it would be super cool to say that I ran from Boston to New York with, like with no buts.
Pretty bummed. I was pretty set on it, but things changed really quickly, and now I feel like if I did do the whole thing, I'd probably do some long-term damage, which I don't really want to do.
Number two, I feel like once I kind of have my mind set on something, I really don't want to waver from it. And I have my mind set on it.
We did it. That was so hard. Oh.
We will reevaluate in the morning. I'm gonna look over the route for tomorrow, see what's in front of us and what that might look like.
I think there's a 90% chance that I will have to sit out tomorrow. But a 10% chance I'll make a comeback. I'm not sure. I was pushing it pretty hard. Yeah, it was kind of everything I had. Right now I'm on a comeback, but I think I have to take it checkpoint to checkpoint. But at the pace we're going, it might be a 12 to 14 hour day. So I don't want to be sure yet, but it's comeback season right now.
The whole day is going to be about 60k and 2,000 meters of ascent, with some short, steep climbs, runnable parts, short, steep down, etc. And that kind of continues.
Yeah, apparently our aid van can't get to where we are on the Appalachian Trail, so we came prepared with enough food, but we're running low on water, which is kind of a problem considering I've been cramping up like crazy, and I think hydration is key for me right now. So some of our crew may try and meet us up here and bring us food and drink mix and stuff, but we'll see if they make it happen or not. We'll see.
The last bit of water I have right now, and still we have 15k to go in a technical trail, and I hope our supporter crew will find us and bring us some water. Please don't do it. I think it's not a good idea.
Wouldn't be the first time. Well, you always seek for a challenge. I guess we have a proper challenge at hand.
Yay! You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Oh my God.
Pardon.
Banana?
You too.
Yeah, really super long day. Now we have 9 hours and 60 minutes.
2,300 meters of elevation and 400 to go. So it'll be 2,700.
We climbed a lot and it was so dark, and it took us so much time to do even 1k. And then also it was a little bit scary because we were so alone in the woods, and yeah.
We've almost done 3,000 meters of elevation. Sport.
Super tired. I couldn't sleep because my body was hurting. A little bit destroyed.
Now, last night was tough. Last 10k were long. Obviously it got dark, so we kind of got a bit of a Barkley experience. We lost our route, crossed the river, climbed up somewhere through the woods to find our route back. We were scared of bears and we were so exhausted.
How my body switched off, so it was hard for me to keep going.
But it was good to be a little scared. The adrenaline kicked in. We kept going. The food diary of Liz.
It has been really difficult. People are lovely and everything, but we've been on top of each other now for 8 days, and everyone is getting tired. They want their space. Everyone's tired physically, emotionally drained. There's a lot of stress. We're facing our demons, and that's what I'm doing right now, because I've had so much time to reflect over my personal issues, over what I'm doing here, all the time that I'm spending away from my kids, and it's giving me too much time to think about things, and I have been escaping so much stuff by being busy in my life back home that now I'm facing it, and that's been really tough.
I'm literally just running. And I want to share that message that you can do it comfortably, however you feel comfortable, whether it's in a sports bra, whether it's in a hijab. It's all about being active and being an empowered woman, because I'd like more women to gain confidence from running, which is what I have.
If I don't do it, it's not going to be done. So sometimes you have to do these things. You have to be brave. And I'm taking the hits now so that tomorrow someone else can come and it'll be easier for them. Woo.
This is what kills me. Being the first or the only of anything it can be really tough. But I think you just need someone to start and let that be enough. And then whoever comes after you can always improve or do it a little better. And it's always funny because you don't know who is watching exactly. There could be a kid in a car, like when we're running past the street, that's like looking at us, and if they see me, they're like, oh, I didn't know, that was possible, or I could run like that too. So I think every little bit counts when we do different expeditions or adventures. It's important for me to be here as almost like a representation of the Black or the African American community in the running and adventure space, whether that's road running or trail running. So as long as people see someone that looks like them doing it, I hope that gives them the inspiration to try something new as well. We have the state line, Connecticut's there, New York is here. So right now in this spot, we're in two places at once, but we're finally hitting New York.
This looks nice. It's actually nice for my feet.
Oh, das ist viel schlimmer als gedacht.
Well, it's numbing my legs, so that's pretty good. I don't feel them anymore. I hope that it reduces inflammation. It reduces swelling around my ankles, and I'll be recovering. And then tomorrow my legs are fresh and new. That's the plan. Let's see.
Woohoo! Woohoo! How do you do it? Woohoo!
So we've looked at the same trees for days now, and yesterday I was like, I would just love to see a skyscraper, a palm tree, other people. Just get me back to the city, please, because it was beautiful like the first 4 days, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Let's keep this going. Let's get into the city.
It's day 9. Liz and me are running together. She is just a few seconds behind me. I'm super happy because only 3 days to go in total. Right now I really have the feeling that I can finish this whole distance.
Yeah, Andrea's a total beast. She's just so solid. And so having both of us kind of push through to do all 11 days, it's been really helpful to have someone to chase after and keep me going.
I am so proud of both of them. I think it's amazing, it's admirable, and I've learned a lot from all the other runners. I'm inspired by all of them, and how they're handling all these tough miles.
I've had enough Appalachian for a lifetime. Road all the way to New York City.
50 miles to New York. Let's go.
So starting on the last day was pretty exciting. I think I got more excited once we could see the bridge and the skyline, because I had just been wanting to see the skyscrapers for so long. We're doing a little bit of off-roading, trying to find how to get across this bridge that we saw a while back, and we're getting closer and closer, but we have to be creative now.
Now, running into New York was kind of surreal because we crossed the bridge. That was for the moment for me that I really realized that we were into New York, really seeing the city, skyline. Surreal.
Damn, finally! So close! Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd be so happy to see New York City. Oh, hell yeah. Feeling that transition from like the trails and kind of being isolated while we were running into the city was just like an explosion, almost just like, you know, all the different people, all the different sounds, completely different vibe from what we experienced the past 10 days. It feels great. The view coming over the bridge was amazing. I just kept on looking out there and being like, wow, here we are, almost there. This is the best moment of my life.
It is truly so unreal right now.
It's been a journey. Good, long journey.
Well, I knew it was going to be hard. I didn't know that it was possible to do all 11 days. Andrea showed me that it was. So I have really high highs and really low lows, and every day had all of them. It was tough, but I'm feeling pretty good to be here.
Barely stand, but you know, we can dance.
And there is something amazing about 6 women running together, very powerful, symbolic, that we stood the test of time, all the injuries, all the distance we did, but we still came through and we all finished together. That was really, really, I think it's one of the highlights of my life.
So appreciate everybody being there for us at the finish line as well, and then letting us know how huge of an accomplishment was, you know, the Boston to New York run. So thankful.